Samantha, would you please call the roll?
Yes, Madam Chair. As I read your name, just let me know if you're here. All right, Grant Anderson.
Here.
Thank you. Charles Andrews. Charles Andrews. Bryce Christo.
Here.
Thank you. Jerry Cooper. Jerry Cooper. Nathan Dom. Nathan. David Fabiano. David Fabiano. Angela Macaluso.
Here.
Thank you, Angela. Jennifer Jack. Jennifer Jack. Mark Moore.
Here.
Was that you, Jennifer?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, thank you. All right, Mark Moore. Kevin Lair.
Here.
Thank you, Kevin. Arian LaRange.
Yes, here. Thank you.
Thank you. Paul Lopez. Paul Lopez. Rodolfo Lopez.
Present here.
Thank you. Jamie McCracken. Jamie McCracken. Brad Novacek. Brad Novacek. Greg McDowell. Greg McDowell. Steve O'Brien.
Here.
Thank you, Steve. Martin Lucero.
Present.
Thank you. Herman Pedrahita. Herman Pedrahita. Matt Reed.
Here.
Thank you. Patrick Sage.
Present.
Thank you. Chris Salas.
Present.
Thank you, Chris. Emil Schmid.
Here.
Thank you, Emil. Woody Scouten. Woody Scouten. Leticia Vargas.
Here.
Thank you, Leticia. Chris Wanamaker.
Here.
Thank you, Chris. And Maria Angelica Dean.
Here.
Thank you. Is there anyone else that is here that I did not call?
Yes, good afternoon. Charles Andrews, City of Peoria.
Thank you, Charles. Anyone else? Right. Thank you. And again, we do have a chair. Or, pardon me, we do have a quorum, Madam Chair.
Thank you. As we have a quorum, so the Max Street Committee is called to order. As a reminder, please mute your microphone to eliminate any feedback. You will have the opportunity to raise your hand in the chat and to be recognized, at which time you can unmute your microphone when talking. Before you begin speaking, please state your name as well as the organization you represent. We operate our meetings in full transparency, giving the public access to our committee meetings, materials, and discussion. The public cannot view the chat comments. Therefore, we are disabling the chat function in all committee meetings moving forward. If you need technical assistance during the meeting, please contact the help desk at 602-452-5095 or contact Matt staff assigned to the meeting. We appreciate your understanding in helping us maintain transparency in the discussions for the benefit of the public. Call to audience. Members of the public are asked to submit written comments related to this meeting through the MAC website. Comments should be sent at any time leading up to the meeting, but must be received at least 1 hour prior to the posted start meeting. This is the opportunity for the public to comment on any items that fall under MAC's jurisdiction that are not in the agenda or that are part of the agenda for discussion but not action. MAC staff, have you received any public comments? If so, please read them at this time.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Yes, we actually have received one public comment submitted online. It was from Cheryl O'Connell from Buckeye. Cheryl's comment said, I think some of the dirt side streets need to be developed. For instance, McDowell from Jackrabbit to Sun Valley. This would eliminate some of the local traffic using I-10 during busy times. Right now, there are few alternatives for bypassing I-10. It's the end of the comment, and that was the only comment we received.
Thank you, Samantha. Let's proceed with items proposed for consent. First, the approval of the August 10th, 2021 meeting minutes. Please take a few minutes to review the minutes from the August 10th meeting if you have not already done so.
I move approval.
Thank you. I was gonna ask first, does anybody have any revisions? If not, I already have a motion for approval from Grant, I suppose. Do I have a second?
Second from Kevin Lair.
Thank you. Samantha, will you please call names and they can indicate yes or no?
Yes. Thank you, Madam Chair. All right. When I call your name, please let us know how you vote. Grant Anderson.
Aye.
Thank you. Charles Andrews. Charles Andrews. Okay. Bryce Christo.
Aye.
Thank you. Angela Macaluso.
Yes.
Thank you. Jennifer Jack.
Aye.
Thank you. Kevin Lair.
Aye.
Thank you. Rodolfo Lopez.
Aye.
Thank you. Steve O'Brien.
Aye.
Thank you. Martin Lucero.
Abstain since I wasn't part of the last meeting.
Thank you. Matt Reig.
Aye.
Thank you. Patrick Sage.
Aye.
Thank you. Chris Ellis.
Aye.
Thank you. Emil Schmidt.
Aye.
Thank you. Leticia Vargas.
Aye.
Thank you. Chris Wanamaker.
Aye.
Thank you. Maria Angelica Deed.
Aye.
And was there anyone else I missed?
Mark
Hi,
Moore.
this is, sorry,
Go ahead.
this is Greg McDowell from Gila River Indian Community, and I vote aye.
All right. Thank you, Greg.
This is Mark Moore, City of Avondale. I vote aye.
Thank you, Mark.
David Fabiano, Town of Gilbert, aye.
Thank you, David.
Thank
Anyone
you.
else? The motion passes, Madam Chair.
Thank you. So with the motion and second, and with the members polled, this motion passes. Items proposed to be heard. Item number 4 is the 2021 call for projects for Pinal County Regional Priority Projects. Mr. Patrick Stone will now present the 2021 call for projects. Patrick?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Next slide, please. And if we can, actually, if we can go one more, please. Thank you. So good afternoon, Madam Chair, members of the Street Committee. As the Chair mentioned, my name is Patrick Stone, Transportation Improvement Program Supervisor. This item is on the agenda for approval. I want to provide a brief background on this item. Earlier this summer, the Rural Transportation Advisory Committee, or RTAC, reached out to MAG to ask for our assistance in developing a list of projects for MAG member agencies located in Pinal County. This request is actually part of a larger initiative totaling approximately $50 million that will be presented by RTAC to the state legislature next year in calendar year 2022. The portion identified for MAG member agencies in Pinal County was just about $8.7 million. And MAG chose to use our established call for projects process, and specifically the one that we used for our Pinal County Arterial Bridge Program to develop a list of projects. This was done for two reasons. First being that the Pinal County Arterial Bridge Program was already built for those members in Pinal County. Second, the process had an approved scoring process and evaluation criteria that had been approved by MAG Regional Council. Call was sent out on August 5th to all the MAG member agencies in Pinal County. Applications were due last Friday, September 17th, 2021 at 5 p.m. No late applications were accepted. However, we did receive 3 applications by the deadline. Next slide, please. So again, looking at the total funding available, just under $8.7 million. Here's the list of the 3 agencies sorted by the aggregate score. That aggregate score is actually a combination of both quantitative data and then the qualitative data that was provided by member agencies. I want to take a moment to give a sincere, heartfelt appreciation. This was a very quick turnaround to evaluate these applications, and we had a significant number of member agencies provide their feedback, and so just super appreciative. Thank you very much. So as you can see, there was just about $10.7 million in projects requested versus the $8.6 million that RTAC has identified. Next slide. And so this item is actually on the agenda for approval of the prioritized list of projects. Madam Chair, members of the street committee, this concludes my presentation, and I would stand ready for any questions of yourself or the committee. Thank you so much.
Does anybody have any questions or comments?
Grant Anderson, could you
Please go ahead, Grant.
please put up the previous slide so we can see. Obviously, we can't fund it all, so there's options available to us here. That gives me a better insight. Thank you.
Mr. Anderson, Madam Chair, members of the street committee, a couple things to clarify here. One, obviously, just going back to roles and responsibility, the street committee doesn't actually worry about the funding. We worry about the project ranking. In this case, we're just validating that the project ranking is correct. This request will actually, our policy says normally we would take this to TRC next. Because of timing, we're actually going to take this to management committee in October. The other thing to remember, this is funding that actually MAG is not programming. This is funding that RTAC is seeking from the legislature. So I think the intent, and Grant, I think it's a good point, is just to develop that listing of projects and allow RTAC to take that listing forward through their process.
Thank you for the clarification.
No problem. Thank you.
What is Anderson again? Patrick?
Yeah.
It looks like Apache Junction actually put in 2 requests, but did they then couple them together?
Mr. Anderson, Madam Chair, members of the committee, probably just a nomenclature item. It's actually a singular project. It just goes along 2 roadway segments, but the city actually submitted it as a singular application. So it covers both Tomahawk Road from US 60 to Southern, and then Southern from Weeks Wash to Tomahawk, but all part of the same application and project.
Thank you.
Patrick, so the action you want us to take as a committee is to verify and approve the priority listing as you have noted?
Yes, Madam Chair, that's correct.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions, or can we move to recommend approval?
Anderson, I move that we approve the prioritized list.
Thank you, Grant. Do we have a second?
Second, David Fabiano from the town of Gilbert.
Thank you, David. Samantha, do you mind please calling the call and the vote?
Sure, Madam Chair. All right, I will run through the names and let us know how you vote, please. Grant Anderson.
Aye.
Thank you. Charles Andrews.
Aye.
Thank you. Bryce Christo.
Aye.
Thank you. David Fabiano.
Aye.
Thank you. Angela Macaluso.
Aye.
Thank you. Jennifer Jack.
Aye.
Thank you. Mark Moore.
Aye.
Thank you. Kevin Lair.
Aye.
Thank you. Rodolfo Lopez.
Aye.
Thank you. Greg McDowell.
Aye.
Thank you. Steve O'Brien.
Aye.
Thank you. Martin Lucero.
Aye.
Thank you. Matt Reeg.
Aye.
Thank you. Patrick Sage.
Aye.
Thank you. Chris Salas.
Aye.
Thank you. Emil Schmid.
Aye.
Thank you. Leticia Vargas.
Aye.
Thank you. Chris Wanamaker.
Aye.
Thank you. And Maria Angelica Deep.
Aye. Thank you. So the action requested passes. That means that the street committee has recommended approval of the prioritized listing of the 2021 Pinal County Regional Priority Project applications. Thank you. Let's continue with the last agenda meeting. Is the next meeting date. Our next street committee is scheduled for October 12th at 1 p.m. via teleconference. This will be virtual unless otherwise noted. I would like to continue with adjourning. Could I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved, Madam Chair.
Thank you.
Fabiano, town of Gilbert.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I have a comment.
Second.
Excuse me?
I have a comment.
Yes?
Andrew. October 12th is not very far from today. Why so close together?
This was a special meeting just to go over the prioritized list. If we don't have any items to discuss at next MAG street committee, we will cancel. But for now, we would like to schedule it and follow our overall meeting schedule.
Thank you. I have
You're
another.
welcome.
I have another question. I have another question.
Yes, go ahead.
I think it's time for the committee to take a little action regarding representatives from various different jurisdictions that don't ever show up and don't ever send in a proxy or somebody else. I think we need that discussed to see if we can maybe notify the jurisdiction that nobody is attending the streets committee for maybe after 4 or 5 months. I mean, everybody has a 1 or 2 meetings they have to miss, vacations and conflicts and so on and so forth. But there are some that have not shown up for at least 6 months. And I think we ought to at least try to get another representative or alert the town that these people are not showing up. So I'd like that as an agenda item sometime in the future.
Grant, I'll discuss that with Patrick and people at MAG to see what we can do, and then we'll reach out to you. And then if we need discussion, we will include it in future agendas. Thank you.
Thank you.
Madam Chair, if I could real quickly, just to Grant's comment about the 2 meetings being so close together. I just want to reiterate the next meeting is actually an important meeting. It will be the review of the calls for projects for sweepers, paving of unpaved roads and Pinal County Arterial Bridge. So that meeting on Tuesday, October 12th should go off as scheduled.
Thank you. Oh, wait, yeah, thank you.
Thank you. So we do have a motion, but we need a second to adjourn.
A second from the city of Surprise.
Thank you. We do not need to vote. So I call this meeting adjourned. Thank you.
Thanks, Maria.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thanks,
all.
Maria.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Thank
Bye.
you.